Hello darlings, this is for the black moon in Virgo. So before you start looking at this too much, it says that it's in Leo. I'll be taking you to Stellarium. These charts, they're not 100% correct. It's just at the end of Virgo, and the big thing is that mainstream astrology is saying that it's in Virgo too. So they must have it at the end of Virgo, mainstream astrology. So normally we're not on the same signs between sidereal, although I don't obviously use the official sidereal because the 13th sign is a load of cobwebbles. But at least it gives us the correct, the correct placing of the planets. So this black moon is actually in the beginning of Virgo. And this is enormous because this is all about the axis of 9/11, and the only reason I've stopped to do this video is because we've got the President Macron coming to Condom tomorrow, and I was just beginning to look into it, and I was thinking, oh, I'm going to write a post, it's going to take me ages, I'm going to do it. So I thought, why don't you just go through this and make a video. So Condom, yeah, I've been going off looking at everything, musée. So this is Condom, and it's in the shape of a heart. Let's put Condom back here. So Condom is, you know, like the masked people. It's like they masked everybody with AIDS. They masked, this is the new axis. The new axis, we've got at the bottom Taurus of the Solstice and Aries. So Taurus ruled by Venus, Aries ruled by Mars. Mars rules the bottom. It's in its place. It's the bottom of the chakra system. And Mars rules Scorpio and Aries. And Aries is normally the head. It's going to be at the bottom, but this is to do with the sexual organs. So Cedar was sexual, the arse, and now we've got the corona, which is the head. It's the top, it's the crown. So we're going to have Scorpio, Libra at the top. Libra is the head, it's the all-seeing eye. And at the bottom, we've got Scorpio and Mars and Aries. Aries is normally the head. So for them, it's this upside down cross, but we've got Aquarius and Capricorn coming onto the west way, and this is the true kingdom. This is the kingdom, but for them, they've got the upside down cross. So this is a really big day. We've got, let me just show you Condom, see if they show me again that image, and they show me. So let's go back and do it again. They'll give it to me. Ah, there we go. So you see, it's like a heart, and this is the department, the 32nd department. That's why I've always been speaking so much about it. Kate and William came here right next to my house to the Chateau of the Dragon, and it's owned by, it's called Chateau Rock, Picnic at Hanging Rock, and it's owned by a Mr. Green. And then on my left, I've got another chateau on the two sides of that exact eclipse line over Europe, or even if the eclipse wasn't here, the sun set in Virgo for that eclipse. It was in September as well, the 1st. So this is to mark the spot. Again, this is the heart. And we've got that 322. We've just had the moon on Aldebaran. Now we've got the black moon on Virgo. So they're trying to keep Babylon. They're trying to keep, so you see, this is him, Condom attend le président. This is where, this is the center of Armagnac. This is the flag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The day after, he's all over the newspapers for 5G, saying that people who are, you know, all these menacing people pulling down towers, you know, the witch hunt is going to be on. And in the meantime, they are about to crucify the heart to take over the touche point, the midpoint between the two eclipses of 2017, the very year I bought the house here when I was 50. So Rosemary's Babies came out the year I was born. Oh, holy shit, I hope I'm not going to be Virgo. Well, I certainly am the only person speaking up about this here, but if I don't talk about it, who's going to talk about it? You know, I did my Vicky Vibes in Paris. I had my heart frequency. I did a dance to open up Vicky Vibes where I do the V for victory. I was completely unconscious. Today I realised there's a point in your life where you become aware of what you were doing. You do it anyway, it will take you on another path, but when you realise what you're doing, then it all joins up. So this is the 5-petaled frequency we're going into. This is the 2 keys, the 2 last legs. The key is the same as the 1, the 7, the V and the L are just the angles. So it's the 2 angles. It's the last gap that we're passing. So where's that? Here. So funnily, I've pulled this up. This is exactly when Jesus died. The last time there was this passage of the Virgo Leo, the pineal gland closed down. So now we're opening the pineal gland. This is the ascendant line. This is all opposite to how everything's going to be. Taurus will be on the bottom, Scorpio will be on the top, and Leo and Cancer will be here, and Aquarius and Capricorn will be here the west way. So they all merge. Scorpio and Libra on the top, Taurus and Gemini on the bottom. So they are fighting now for this solstice, for this heart. So maybe if we pull this back, we can go to the map of the worlds. So Saudi Arabia. Okay. So this new solstice is going to be from Scotland. It's come down Morocco, Spain. It's coming down and through this part of France, just here. This is the heart. So they're taking away, they're joining England to Europe. They're making the heart here. He's coming to Condom. And this is the true heart, Taurus, Africa. Let's see, go smaller. Okay. Right, so we've got the solstice line coming down here. And this is on the axis at Saudi Arabia. They're moving. They've got the oranges. They've got so Israel and Palestine. Israel and Palestine is the entry into this heart here, Saudi Arabia, and they are using France. That's why France took over all Africa. England as well. Everybody was taking over from Africa. They've taken over Taurus, Earth, and they're placing the heart, the center. They're doing it in Condom. So we've got the 322 in 2021 that will be on Aldebaran, the actual Passover, and this is the preparation of with him coming. And we look, these drapos again, these flags. So we've got the bridge, we've got the 5 towers, we've got the 4 elements. Okay, so this page gives a whole load of flags. Well, it did. I clicked on it and I got a whole load of flags. Here they go. So you see, this is the capital. So Kate and William came to the Castle Rock in 2016 because there was going to be this solstice. We had the solstice, the eclipse on the 21st of the 6th, just on this new solstice, because it jumps between Gemini and Taurus, and I've been saying it was in Gemini, and it was just on the wand of Merlin. And so they came here in 2016. They went to Orsh. They opened the Lion Gates. The Lion Gates are in Orsh. And tomorrow we've got, tomorrow for the day that the North Node is exactly here. The North Node is moving the head of the snake. So this was the original opening of the Milky Way. So this is the closing now of the Milky Way. We're going back to the cross of D'Artagnan, but they're jumping the gun. They're doing it ahead of the time to put in. So the axis, here's the Milky Way. It opened up here and it closes. It closes here on Capella. So in English we say Capot, and in French we say in French they say Capot, and in English we say condom. So this is the taking over. The Capot, the condom, is what the bottom of the solstice. The Mars Scorpio. Scorpio rules sexual organs, and Aries rules the head. So we've got this upside down cross and the tip and the head of the Milky Way. So let me show you. I can't wait for my first Saturn return. This part of my life I have Mercury in Pisces, so I really have to live the Cassandra. People just don't get me. That's why it's good to be able to use this. So here's Capella and here's Deneb. Here's the horseshoe, and there's a frog. There are 4 frogs, V for victories, for each passage. So we're now going back into the kingdom, but they created the 5th Republic. Charles de Gaulle, which is just the same thing as Prince Charles of Wales. So we've got right now Mars on top of Leviathan, the whales, the Moby Dick. And as I explained in the last video, we had the first opening here in the mutable age of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is here. And this is where we've got right now the tail of the snake, and we've got the head of the snake right now just coming out of Sirius. So the Milky Way, this is it in a circle, but if we go back, up, let's go back like this, and then you can see the Milky Way in a line. So if we put the Milky Way in a line, you see it goes from Scorpio, which is going to be the new solstice, because the Milky Way is closing back. So in the beginning, God created heaven Aquarius, earth Capricorn. The world didn't have any need of the sun and the moon, because these passages are marked, the north and south node are marked. I've got it open here from my reading I've just done. So this is the path of the sun, Leo. This is the path of the moon, the solar and the lunar pillars. And on the hypothetical point where they touch and cross is the Milky Way, is the head and the tail of the snake. So it opened, the Milky Way opened after Sagittarius, went after Capricorn. So then we get the Senator, we get Chiron, the son of Kronos, Saturn, which is just another Jupiter, half man, half horse. We lost our godliness. And this is why in the Bible they say there will be no need for the sun or the moon, because we will have lit our lamp, our thalamus, our the seahorse, the hippocampus is all connected with our 46 chromosomes. I've written a post about it. I've looked it up. I've spoken about it before. They have something like 46 eggs or something, but it's just like the chromosomes. So, you know, this is why this region Condom is in, where we are, is the 32nd, which is just backwards 23 twin pairs of DNA strands from 46 chromosomes. So this is going to merge back again. This is what all the thing, and this is just like this eclipse that was on 2017. The first one was here. The year before, 2016, Kate and William were here. So yeah, I bought the house here in 2016. Then that's right. And then I was here for that year that Kate and William came. They went to Orsh. They do their rituals, and nobody knows what's going on. That people really think he's here tonight, Macron. They're killing the Virgo girl. This is Australia, New Zealand. They're taking over Africa, and they're killing right now North America. That's the axis of the black earth feminine. They want the red and yellow axis. You have to go back to Lars's picture. Okay, so Lars's picture, you see this axis. So the wheel began here with Saturn's reign. So we've got North America, South America, black earth, red air. That's why South America you have all the feathers. You've got the flying dragon. So it began here. And then you get, well, I'm not going to start trying to tell you the wheel on this because but you can see Saudi Arabia here. So taking the control, the empire, so Europe, white, all this is Europe. So Europe are controlling, they've taken over all Africa. They took over America, the Twin Peaks where we're going. England did all the bullshit Commonwealth countries, which was just taking over. So we've got Canada, we've got Australia, we've got New Zealand, places in Africa. So everybody got a bit of Africa. And then they created the bullshit Israel Palestine for the first V for victory. And it's just about the oranges. It's about making white and black is grey, and yellow and red is orange. So it's about this. It's about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia was created as well. We're all talking about Israel, but this is Saudi Arabia. So this is what they want to be their center, to be their. But France and Europe are playing this Passover, and they're doing the rituals. So we've got in the news today, I didn't look into it, I just saw a headline of Asia stepping up stuff and Putin being poisoned. You know, this is all part of, that's Mars over Leviathan. So this is going to be, this Milky Way is closing back. So it opened over here. Then we had the Garden of Eden. So we came out of the Milky Way gap, and the Garden of Eden, and we have the Alpha Omega. The sun fell. We lost the wisdom. The snake dropped from the eagle, and the eagle became a scorpion. We lost the wisdom, and that was the Alpha Omega marking. So that was the first, taking over, using this Chiron, this empire, keeping the control, Jupiter, and then we have the next mutable gap, Virgo. So the sun went into Virgo. This was the creation of, this was the raping of the women. It's these men here rape the women. And then we had Babylon. And then, I don't want to start confusing how, but she became the Whore of Babylon. So when the sun fell into Leo, they put her on the lion. They crucify every fixed sign in the mutable gap. So she became the whore of Babylon. Then we've got the flood here. And then we had another air heaven age. So this is Plato. This is, as Lavette always says, Buddha. This was the wisdom coming back. This is the philosophers. And then it's Capella. We're at this tip of the Milky Way. So at that time, they put Taurus, they make the bull god, then they have the bull god. So they take Gemini and they're making the bull god in this gap. And we've got Moses, and now we're in Pisces. And this is the white and red to make the pink. So now they're crucifying. Now they're bringing back the bull, and this is to crucify Pisces with the ram, with Aries. So it's not the bull, it's the ram, and this ram is trying to take this goat, this female aspect, this last Earth, North America. So coming back to the Milky Way and then to Condom, and then I'm going to finish this. This is just me speaking. See, I'm much better at writing posts, but it would take ages and ages to get all the pictures, and this is such a big thing. So I haven't even showed you the black moon. Let me show you the black moon in Virgo. So we had it this morning. Around 7 o'clock, something this morning. So anyway, there it is, right just on this constellation, just over Leo. We're just right at the beginning of Leo. So this is so big as well, because this is about, let me show you on the, let's go back to the astrology. So this is so big because we've got, let's put transition so you can see what's going on. We've got the North Node right on that magician angle between mutable to fixed. We've got this new moon right on that angle from mutable to fixed. We've got the big boys here right on that, well, that's, no, they're going that way, forget that, sorry. We've got the south, the tail of the snake, right on this angle, going from Sagittarius to Scorpio. And we've got this axis here, this is the 9-11. So this is the 9-11 axis. Let me show you with Lars's pictures. So Lars's pictures really helps. Okay, we see, so the first V, the second V, the third V, the fourth V. So the Milky Way began, but we've got this double thing going on. We've got this new moon in Virgo, so here, so it's between this axis of Virgo and Leo, and it's opposing Mars going over Leviathan here. We're going through the Vesica Pisces. So this is, again, it's just Babylon. Babylon took over as the bull here, and now it's going to be doing this Eris, Libra, riding this is Mars on the beast. So this is the fourth gap. This is the fourth gap, and the fifth is their skull and bone death. So that's why the flag of Condom is the 5. It's the fifth republic. It's the fifth element. But they want to, this is to crown their kingdom of the underworld, which we're not going to be part of. It's not going to work. There are too many of us who know what's really going on. This is for those that want to go and live the underworld world. This is their little fate ritual for their all those who can never enter the kingdom of spirit. They have sold their souls life after life after life. So this is I get very dyslexic when I'm explaining this. Sorry, and I haven't prepared again. I just suddenly got the feeling just open that camera and do it. So let's see this picture. So this is where we are. We're at that passage between Pisces to Aquarius. The last passage was when the sun was going the other way round. So when the sun fell in Virgo, and this time we're coming back. So they want to keep Babylon. They made the whore of Babylon. And this is why it's so important on 322, 2000 and the next year, 2021. This axis of the bull is going to be right here. So they want to, they basically want to keep, because Jesus's head is coming over here. Jesus's head is coming over here. This is them keeping the philosopher's stone, squaring the circle, making this bull into V. They want, to keep. So this Taurus Scorpio is where the head and the snake, the closing of the Milky Way is. But these guys are going to be down here. It's going to be the closing of this solstice line. This is going to be the equinox, and this is going to be the solstice. Okay, so you see, so we've got Lupercalia. Let's take you to see Condom, and the family of Armagnac. Armagnac is the alcohol. This is all about going from grape to spirit, and this is the strongest alcohol that there is. Armagnac, and it's a very famous. So the condom is the Capot, and the Capot is Capella, and Capella is decapitation. It's the liberty pole. I'm not sure if you know what the liberty pole is. I've covered it in all my old videos, liberty pole. So you have the liberty, equality, fraternity, which is originally what Aquarius means. They tell us we're going into Aquarius. They never tell us it's the Twin Peaks. So this is why as well, when I showed you Paris, Texas, they show the fez. This is the fez. This is the Moroccan fez. It's where they, the Moroccan flag is the five-pointed Venus, eye in the sky. When she's a rounded, Venus in Taurus is the round petal. Venus in Libra, masculine, is the five-pointed star. So this is for the solstice. This is the French Revolution. We're finishing exactly the cycle of Pluto from the time of the French, the American Revolution, and the time that Uranus was officially found. That's why they make Uranus sudden shocks. Uranus is unpredictable, sudden shocks. It's decapitation. They make Uranus the ruler of Aquarius when Saturn rules Aquarius. So this is the liberty pole. So they're putting Libra, Eris, instead of, they're killing Taurus, and they're making Venus rules Taurus and Libra. The other day I was talking about, in the last video, about birds that represent Libra, but I forgot there's the peacock as well. The peacock, another elegant Libra, masculine, air. They always, and they protect the cow. They protect the cow. I was looking at them today. It was so hot. And you had all those, some lovely person told me what they're called, egarts. These white birds, stalk birds. They sit right next to the cows and they cool them down and they clean them. That cow is a diva. She's honored. So Libra masculine is pretending to be the feminine solstice, and this is why it's so enormous tomorrow, because the head of the snake, this is the closing of the Milky Way. We've got Taurus and Scorpio closing, and they want to put Libra, Aries to take over this. So this is the first big step with him coming to Condom tomorrow. And then we've got the absolute bullseye of the two eclipses, 2017 and 2024, Odyssey 2001. We've got Aldebaran that will be right on Taurus. And we've got Mars, we've got Mars that will be right on Taurus, on Aldebaran. So I'm very, very tired. I have just come out of a long reading. I've just been in the garden getting everything ready to cook. And I wasn't planning this, but I explain all this to the people around me. So I explain to the poor guys who have got their garden here, and we're all working on the garden together. And they don't get it, but I explain it really well. You would get it, and so I'm tired. I've been doing readings and explaining to people. But it's going to be Scorpio. So this is going to be the other way round. We're going to have, let's see Allah's picture to show us. He does have a picture where we've got the right angle. He's done one recently. So this is the trap. This is exactly where he's coming tomorrow. We've got that passage right here of the tail of the snake and the head of the snake. And this is why this new moon, which is on exactly this first degree as well, between the mutable and the fixed Virgo. So you've got there, you can see as well, that makes the everything that they want. This is the black and yellow, because they want Jupiter, they want Sagittarius to merge at the top here, this jolly green giant, with Capricorn, using Capricorn as their power, as they use the energy of Taurus. They made her into a bull, and they made this Virgo into, so you see it's every time next to the yellow. So this shows much better. So the Milky Way opened here in the beginning, then there was light, Milky Way, always after this black and yellow. So then we had the Whore of Babylon, and then we had Minos, the bull, and this time they want to, normally this is when we go home, we come back to the Twin Peaks, and they want to merge Sagittarius and Capricorn and put their hero and so Sagittarius. And so this is why we have Putin, Russia, yellow, coming in, and we've got, Asia, yellow, and Russia as well. Both Asia and Russia are yellow, and they're both big in the news today. He's been poisoned because we've got Mars in Pisces. So Mars in Pisces is also opposition to this new moon energy. It will be all month, and we've got Mars going backwards. Okay, so Condom, the heart. So let me show you Condom. Condom. Let's have a look at Wikipedia. They have a big statue of the four Musketeers. Maybe if we just look at pictures. Condom, yeah, of course, they're just showing. This is what people look like with their masks on. So look, you see they have the four Musketeers. This is where he's going tomorrow. I haven't been. This is the cross. They've got their crosses. These are the mutable gaps. And we've got Elon Musk, D'Artagnan, playing the last. And everybody's playing along. The Musketeers, we've all got our masks on to Musketeer. So there's a lot more. I mean, I've just shown you quickly the flags. But, so this is the capital of Orsh. This is the Pisces passage, the slaughter of the lamb, the third eye, the thalamus, the lamp. They want to keep the sun and the moon going. But I mean, just look at all these flags. All this red and yellow. Look at this. This is neem. We've got the crocodile, Ammit. And you see, we've got the crocodile, the palm trees, because we're going to Saudi. You know, Europe knows that the power's gone, and they want to crown orange in the middle. So this is the cross that we're going back to. These are the V gaps in the middle, and they want to make this fifth. They want to make themselves the twin peak. I mean, just look. Toulouse, where Saint Saturnin was killed behind a bull dragged in the heart of Toulouse on the red square, the blood red square, the Red River. The Red River, they speak about the Red River in Paris, Texas as well, the Nile. You know, it's the Red Sea, the parting of the Red Sea. Okay, so it's a big day tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow, this starting of the black moon. Got all these, let me just show you the proper cross, the proper, here. So you see, this is where we're going. We're at this gap here. We're on all these mutable gaps here. This is the Milky Way. Brilliant. We've got the Milky Way. So this is exactly, he's coming to Condom. MacDonald, Noah Hyde Lord, decapitation was signed for Ronald Reagan, and now Donald Trump, Ronald Donald MacDonald, and we've got the Mac. So basically, and he's come to Condom, and Condom is a Capot, and Capella is the tip of the Milky Way. So this is basically, the line broke, the monkey got choked. So we've got here, you see, the tip of the horseshoe, Capella and Deneb. And we've got Mars. I've already done my videos. Go back and look at my videos of this is how Mars is bang in the middle. There's how, Capella, Aldebaran. So Mars will move to Aldebaran for, I showed in the last video, 2021 322 Skull and Bone Cross. They mark every axis, every musketeer. They have killed the fixed signs in the mutable gaps. So Virgo, in the beginning we had the Centaur, we had Virgo and the Lion, we had Taurus, and now we've got Aquarius to be the beast, the Leviathan, the beast coming up with its 7 heads. So at the same time, in that newspaper article today, so before I take you to the newspaper article, you see this, the Milky Way. This is the tree. We're going to have Scorpio and Libra that merge to the top. We're going to have Taurus and Aries at the bottom. This is just the beginning bit, you see, but once Taurus comes in, we'll have Aquarius that comes onto the equinox with Capricorn and Scorpio and Libra at the top. That Scorpion becomes an eagle again. So just going back to my Facebook to finish. This is an old post I post. It says again, please come. It's my Victoria LeBay, Victoria Cotton, and Petronelle de Papillon. That's butterfly in French is papillon, and Petronelle is the name of my page. So this is an old post. Somebody shared. Oh, let me just show you the newspaper article again. Here we go. So they're also talking about 7 statues found in a tomb. So this is my region stuff going on. So here's the beast coming up from the pits. Lavette was talking about this in her brilliant videos, the beast coming up. So here's a 7-headed beast coming up, 7 statues, and the president's coming to Capot, And this is Capella, when they kill the goat. They take the power of the goat, because Jupiter wants to merge with Capricorn with their fake priesthood bullshits. So again, this is not what I call a proper video. I just wanted to take you through the importance of this new moon in Virgo. It's all this energy. We have so many planets. Today we have a new black moon, 1 month energy in Virgo, mutable earth. People will go crazy if they have no moral compass, nor values, nor worth, nor middle pillar to stand on. Mutable cross is bipolar energy. It's about adapting. It's liquid. Fixed cross is stubborn. It's solid as a rock. It's about being a master. Cardinal cross is about being able to be the highest of them all, or the lowest. It's gas. It's about being a grand master. All the planets are in mutable signs, but Uranus retro in cardinal fire, Aries. So all the planets are immutable, apart from Uranus retro in Aries, Neptune in fixed, Aquarius, Venus in Cancer. So it's always destruction. It's there 69. And Venus rules Libra and Taurus, and she's in destruction. She's in Kali. She's in Shiva. So Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, as we know, retro in fire, Sagittarius, Mars retro in water, bringing up this seven-headed beast. And we've got that tip of the North and South node right on that axis. Right on that axis. So here she is, the high priestess between Boaz and Jacqueline. We've got the Gemini. They want to take over Sagittarius and Gemini axis from the Pisces Virgo. So this is Romulus and Remus. That's why in England you have the 5th Roman Republic. You have Rolls Royce, you have Range Rover. This is 4-wheel drive being set off. DD 44, 4-wheel drive, Range Rover. This is the RR Romulus and Remus boys on this last axis, as Sagittarius for the South node goes into Scorpio, because these South-North nodes go in the opposite direction, so they're not going in the same direction as the planets. They go backwards. That's why I was showing you Midnight Express, the film, which is again the solstice, and I showed you when they walk around at the end, they do their ritual, and he walks in the opposite direction as those of us are doing, not playing the pandemic bullshit. We see what's happening. And this is all about them getting ready to catch us. This is decapitation. It's all their bullshit. But we're untouchable. This is the thing. Once we get through to the other side and we see what's really going, because there's no more game on. We know that we've already won. We're not trapped in flesh as they are. There's no more joy in them harming us once we know, because we see through the whole game. So this is it. This is it today. I've got loads of posts here. This is about Patrick McNee. Phony baloney, the Avengers. This is all, you have to come to read all my posts. This is a post from 2 years ago, literally saying what's happening right now. I think this is, of course, strikes and protests began today in my region, September the 17th, red and yellow to set off orange. This is basically me showing that, you see, this is the big wheel. The gypsies rule the world. This is the big wheel in Paris. And, basically, this is the solstice. When they show us midnight, it's Cinderella. It's the solstice. We're at that break-even point right in the middle. And this, a friend posted on my wall, and that's why I posted about the big wheel, because it's very much this is the 4-wheel drive. This is what they want to make. I just started as an engineer working on the International Space Station. Oh. Right. Okay.
Was it?
So let's watch that again.
Was it?
That's
that was
the
it,
big
wasn't
wheel.
it?
You
I think
saw
we've been
the
doing
big
this so long,
wheel
we
with
don't know
all
what
the
perfect looks
carriages on each side. And we've got the red, white. This is
Was
France.
That was it, wasn't
This
it?
is exactly.
I think we've
They're
been doing
not
this so long, we
using.
don't know what perfect looks like.
This is the blue and the red is the electromagnetic hearts spin, Taurus. We've got the first degree of any sign. The 0 degree is the most powerful. 29th rather, on the last degree and the first degree. So this is really the French big wheel, 4-wheel drive. They want to take over the solstice when it should be bang from, you know, they've got it upside down, exactly like that. They've got Scorpio at the bottom, so, and they've got Taurus. They want to put Taurus on the top, like that little fake astrologer that everyone fell for, complete actress, telling us that Taurus is coming to the top. This is exactly what they want. This angle, I've got this set for Paris. This is exactly what they want. They want to keep, this should be Aquarius coming here now. This is the upside down cross. So, this is exactly what they want. They've got Scorpio sexual, and they've got Mars here, when Mars is going to be the bottom, and we're going to have Scorpio at the top. It's all the inversion of Mars and Venus, Mars and Venus. Okay, I think I've said enough. I hope you can put that together. Lots and lots of love. Bye, darlings.